Yeah, I want to make this little video here, maybe help somebody out that has an ATC trailer with that new Lifetrac in, and you don't want to spend all the money they want for their little tie down things that they make, which aren't really a D ring or a square ring or anything like that. They're just kind of like an L bracket, and they're very pricey. They offered them to me 25 a piece because I bought the trailer there. But I decided to go with trying to engineer something myself. So I went up to Surplus City and I bought $5 worth. You buy them by the pound of nuts, 3/8 nuts with the little washer on it. I bought 3/8 flat washers, and I bought 3/8 carriage head bolts. And then I had $5 in that. So then I went on Amazon and I bought these square rings with a 3/8 hole in to go on over the carriage head bolt. Now, the only thing is, when you put that carriage head, it won't fit in the E-track. So you got to grind 3/32 off the head of the bolt, a little even on each side, so they go in the A-track. And then the washers, they were 3/8, but they need a 1/2 inch hole to fit over the square part of the 3/8 carriage head bolt to go in there, so it goes over there and it'll get tight on the rail. So I got my handy dandy Harbor Freight stepper drill bit out, which is really a handy tool. I use this thing a lot. They work great. And I just drilled the holes in the 3/8 washers out to 1/2 inch, and that just worked absolutely perfect. Now, if you weren't going to hang anything heavy on there, and you didn't mind a little bit of slop, maybe you can use a 5/16 carriage head bolt, but I didn't trust it because I wanted to secure my spare tire with mine, so that's why I opted to go with the 3/8 carriage head bolts and just grind a little off. If you use a 5/16, they go right in, but you can try them. You'll see how sloppy they are. So anyway, that I went with the 3/8. So then I just took a pair of pliers and I put them in the ground here. I had my caliper set at the right setting there to take 3/32 off the carriage head bolt. And it was actually, it was either side of that, it was 3/4 of an inch from side to side there. So it fit right in the Lifetrac and slid right down there. After I got the right mount off the bolt, I took it over on the wire wheel side and cleaned up all the burrs and got everything nice and clean. So I went ahead and did like a dozen of these, so I had them ready. So if I needed more tie downs than the 6 I got and everything, but I got that all done, and so then I took them down and tried them in the trailer. As you'll see here in a second, when I'm done checking them there and make sure they're right, I took them down to the trailer, and then I tried them in the E-track, as you can see, and you just slide that in the end of the, I'm sorry, I keep calling it E-track, it's Lifetrac. My mistake. It's like, it seems like it's just on ATC trailers only, and you can see that it goes in there and they slide around. You can move them wherever you need to put them to do, to hang stuff. That's basically, what I'll do is I'll just like hang some things in there maybe. I'm not going to use it for anything heavy, and I don't know how much it'd take, but my main thing was I wanted to secure my spare tire and my tool bags, and I want to hang some stuff later on. But and then here you can see I have them in there, and you got to, I'm loosening them up here. I want to show you how you can move them. You got to excuse me here because I'm doing this myself, and I see I had the camera not where it should have been here for a little bit, for a couple seconds, but you can move it back and forth and put it wherever you want it. And the next thing I'm going to show you here, I'll put these square rings on there, and they fit right on there. They already had the 3/8 hole in them, so they went right on. Put them on there, right up against that washer that I drilled out to the 1/2-inch hole, so it goes over there, and so they get tight in the rail. Because if you don't get that washer over the 3/8 bolt, it won't go back against the rail and get tight. But just tighten things up there, and it won't move. And there's my spare tire fastener. That's how I fastened it. I ran a ratchet strap through it and strapped it there and over to the other one. And then I used it to secure a tool bag there. So hope this helps somebody. And if you made it this far, I want to thank you for watching. And like I said, I hope it helps, and it'll definitely save you some money.